Everybody, this is Hero from the Birds, back with another Shadowlands video. And in this video, I'm going to be taking a look at Arms Warrior and the 9.2 changes that are slated specifically for the tier sets that are dropping in 9.2 in combination with the double legendaries that we have access to. And I really want to talk about, I think, two potential options, but let's take a look first of all at the tier sets themselves. The 2 set, every 75 rage consumed increases the effectiveness of your next Colossus Smash or Warbreaker by 2% up to 10%. And this seems to me to be essentially a 10% buff to your damage if you can have Colossus Smashes debuff up all the time. There's some ways to manage this or to make it possible to get this debuff up frequently or consistently, and we'll talk about those. The second part, the 4-piece, increases the duration of Colossus Smash and Warbreaker by 3 seconds, which is about 30%, because currently it's 10 seconds for Colossus Smash. This also has some interesting interactions that we'll have to see if they come through. The big takeaway for me is whether these things work with Enduring Blow. So Enduring Blow makes it so that our Mortal Strike has a chance to apply Colossus Smash. Is this going to apply, A, the 10% bonus from our 2 set, so instead of it being, I think, 30%, it goes to 40%? Or does this Enduring Blow increase the duration? So instead of it being 6 seconds whenever you get a Mortal Strike to proc it, it moves it to 9 seconds, which is pretty close to the duration we have for Mortal Strike, for Colossus Smash at the moment. I'm not sure, and we don't have an answer to that. If it is, then I think Arms Warrior is going to have quite a lot of uptime. And remember that Enduring Blow really doesn't even take into account the Covenant Legendary that we might have access to. And across the board, the Covenants are pretty decent for Arms Warriors. If you look at some of the numbers about how much percentage damage it adds, I think Glory is behind a little bit in general. Nature's Fury is the one that stands out the most as far as the potential. But Sinful Surge is actually, and Elysian Might are actually not that far behind and provide some utility as far as extending the Colossus Smash window, specifically in Execute, even though they buffed Execute and our Venthyr ability Condemn is not quite, I mean, it's fine, but it's not like exceptionally good compared to Execute as it first was when it came out. Nevertheless, the fact that it can extend our Colossus Smash window is kind of interesting when you can put it together with something like Enduring Blow, and then maybe if with Anger Management we have access in a given fight to a long series of Colossus Smash windows due to the extension of the 4-piece, and Condemn extending it even further. Perhaps there's options to move us in other directions than Enduring Blow. Although, to be honest with you, Enduring Blow is just excellent because it sort of fills the gap for a Venthyr player in the middle of a fight where they don't have access to permanent uptime on Colossus Smash. So I think Venthyr is a clear winner here, with Sinful Surge being sort of really beneficial in the back portion of a fight when it is most important. So for cutting edge stuff, Sinful Surge is reasonable, given that we will have a 10% buff in that window now with the 2-piece, and it'll be extended pretty much indefinitely. But I think Nature's Fury is also just good in general. That is to say, Night Fae is not really a slouch. Even Kyrian isn't really that far behind. The rage generation is significant, especially in Execute windows as well. So I don't think the Covenant choice is that determinative, though maybe Venthyr having opportunity to extend some of the Enduring Blow Colossus Smashes that we get through things like Sudden Death, at the start of a fight, having a burst window in the first 15 seconds or so of access to, or maybe even more depending on the fight, giving us more uptime might be kind of interesting. I don't know if their idea here is to allow Enduring Blow to increase the uptime. If it is, it'll be excellent. I should also note that one of the conduits that's going to be pretty useful for us, I believe, the Mortal Strike conduit is the one that we tend to take, the Mortal Combo conduit. And at 252, it is about a 20% chance to get a second Mortal Strike. I think with the Covenant bonuses, it's somewhere like 22%. It might go up to might be around 20 to 22%. That's something that's pretty useful to put together with Enduring Blow, meaning getting a second Mortal Strike to go off just increases the chances that we will have access to more Colossus Smash windows. So pretty important to put all of these pieces together. Will this make ARMS OP? I don't think so. And part of the reason for that is the tier set for Fury seems to me to be pretty significant. But I will say that if you're looking for a spec that has specifically execute dominance, I mean, Arms Warrior has almost always had that pedigree, and it doesn't seem to me like it will change going forward. We might want things like Signet to go alongside with Venthyr. Signet, of course, going to give us a little bit more rage generation alongside Sinful, so that if you really are leaning far more towards specifically bringing execute damage to your raid group's comp, Signet plus Venthyr seems pretty strong with this 4 set, because you'll have the rage to be able to maintain all of those casts of Condemn. In any case, guys, I do think Enduring Blow is the best place to start with this, probably alongside Night Fade, to be honest with you. But for those looking for that niche interest, check out Venthyr as well. Seems pretty good in general. I mean, it's a good thing. If you get 10% bonus damage during the most important part of the fight, that's substantial. So we'll see how it plays out for ARMS. I don't think rotationally it's going to adjust too much. We're still going to be doing the same kinds of stuff. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. We will catch you again for the next one. Thanks.